My interest in China is mainly through the written script, through the written language.
I was interested in China just because not many people had gone to China at that time. This would have been 1980.
China was not entirely unknown, but it was just after the Cultural Revolution. I guess there was also some political and cultural curiosity involved. So it was not only adventure. You had a haircut?
That's in Lanzhou, right?
No, it's too expensive there. Lanzhou is...
Langhu.
I would do it in Langhu.
Oh. Okay. My kind of guys. The Germans working for the Russian company are having a Mexican beer.
I've been to Ukraine, I've been to Yekaterinburg, over the Ural Mountains in Siberia. But I like being around and seeing places.
I was given a scholarship from the Norwegian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They had cultural scholarships.
Out of college, I got a job with a company called Geosource in Louisiana and later on Houston. I heard about the China project in Houston, and they were looking for people, so they trained me as a surveyor.
Hope you find it, is the main concern.
Yeah. I hope that it's not built over. I hope the camp is still there.
Maybe.
The roofs are going to be gone. All the trailers are going to be, all the trailers are going to be gone.
This student scholarship was quite generous, so it meant that I could be entirely on government expense in a very exotic country, which wasn't all that bad.
The flight's at 7:50, so I have a little bit of time to revive the Belgian guy.
Geosource was one of the major seismic exploration companies, so they did seismic surveys the world over, on land, at sea. I spent 5-6 months in Somalia and then came to China with Geosource as I was supposed to be working as a surveyor, but that changed later on, but that's how it happened.
Jan, I introduced him to the job because I knew Jan from my student days in Beijing.
And he called me and said, "Jan, there is a telephone for you." And it was Erik who was calling from Beijing, and he said they have an opening. They need another administrator, the same kind of job I do. Would you be interested? I didn't even ask what kind of job it was and where it was, and I knew that it was in Shanghai and far off in China. And he said, "Yeah, buy yourself a ticket, hop on a plane, come to Beijing, and I will pick you up. We go to the Geosource office. They will definitely take you on, and then you go."
Bob Walker, Ron Lees, also dead.
Most famous of all, Danny Zika.
Also dead, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know. Most of these folks, I don't know what's happened to them. Make a video or whatever, put it up somewhere where other people can sort of tap in. Like Inga. I've got contacts, maybe Peter McDonald, and then of course fearless leader. Our fearless leader, Steve Hollow.
Steve Hollow.
Yeah. Some characters.
You think he's still alive, Hollow?
Who knows?
Who got the idea of going back to Langhu? I think there was talk about it over the years.
I have a recollection of a meeting we had but it's a long time ago, in 2013 in Beijing, and the three of us, Erik, your pa, and I myself, we were sitting in a wine bar.
I had a bottle of wine, and we should do that, and it was still on the back burner until my daughter wanted to do a school project, and I think she was willing to do like a mini documentary, so I think that helped prompt us to do it. And it's also one of those things, well, let's stop talking about it, let's do it, otherwise it's never going to get done.
I guess the only hope that we had was to find some remains of where we'd been. We didn't know what to expect at all.
I like the raisins.
先转一下啊！
While we were here, somebody needs a haircut.
Here's to another successful day.
See, it's because we don't plan too much. Interpreter, administrator, simple accounting.
And making the monthly reports.
Did you learn a lot of spare part names? Like
Chinese.
离合器,
clutch.
这个活塞环.
I was in the warehouse. I had to work.
You had to.
I had to do inventory. That was the biggest thing. It's like inventory because there was like nobody knew what anything was, and it took me. We got an Apple computer.
Yes.
Right? Apple II computer or something
First
like
time
that.
computer.
Yes.
Yeah, that, and then I found a program in the States, and then started like counting, like in the middle of winter, all these parts in these warehouses that were unheated.
I think the Chinese learned modern seismic prospecting technique from that operation. And I think that was probably the most important thing. Seismic prospecting on land with use of geophones, advanced data processing, analysis of data, in my opinion.
I think they learned that, but they knew the basics.
They knew the basics.
They knew the basics, but I think we had at that time better technology that they didn't have, even the trucks and stuff in the trailers, etc.
This is the opposite holiday of what Norwegians would do.
You go to warm
They would go to a warm place with a beach.
with a beach and a lot of
The only thing we have in common is the sound.
yeah.
The sound.
We should be driving that Maybach, right? But we'll settle for a Buick. That's pretty cool.
This must be the main building.
青海油田俱乐部。
Check it out. That's old school. This is crazy. You can be in the middle. Because like Norwegians, right? Just take your shirt off. That's different.
300米处有违章拍照。
Getting hungry?
Well, I can always wait a couple of hours. So you can work up a real hunger.
So 118 kilometers. I remember this lake on the left-hand side as we're going to the camp.
Okay.
But I'm looking for a camp. I think we still have some ways to go. Another camp on the right-hand side before we turned off to go to Lungwu.
Which I don't remember. Must admit, I don't remember that lake very well.
You don't remember that lake?
Was it that long? Was it that stretched out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite prominent.
冷湖石油基地遗址。
Remains of the Lenghu
石油基地。
petroleum base.
That doesn't look like ours. Does that look like ours? You want to drive down there?
Oh yeah, I think yeah. When you look from the village, that direction, you saw these snow-capped mountains.
I don't think this is ours, though.
I'm not so sure. I think
Does it look familiar?
I don't think it is.
Oh. 龙湖手游基地。
Frank, Erik, and Jan were here.
Hey, Dad, can you stand next to Jan right now?
Like
pretend you're reading it.
okay.
Three of us squinting at these Chinese characters.
这里是青海石油人曾经休养生息的家园。
We remember Lunghu being a certain size, but maybe after we left they expanded it
I could be.
and sort of repurposed everything, and they could have even torn down our old camp and rebuilt it or something.
I think they expanded it.
It is possible.
But location-wise, I don't think this is it, because we drove the main road, sort of bisected the village.
Yeah, I also remember that.
Because there were buildings on either
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
but here there's nothing on the other side of the road. So we continue.
We continue. Let's go.
I'd be disappointed if like our old camp had just grew what's the word? Got developed into a little town, and then there's nothing left. But we'll find out. I'm trying to remember like the scenery outside of the camp, like the mountains, and maybe it is that though. I don't know. I stared at the damn mountains for over 3 years.
Yeah, hills not too far.
Yeah, that's right. Because we went up.
Walking distance.
Yeah, we drove up a couple of times. It was just outside of town.
Yeah. So I don't think
That's not it.
No, there were small hills.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they were dunes. Kind of sandy.
No. More like this.
Up ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I found that body.
Yeah. This is more like it.
I think so. Yeah.
We drove through.
Yeah.
Was at
And
the
then
end of the road.
end of the road.
无人民欢迎。
Yeah. So the main road, the hills were off to the right,
Yeah.
Definitely.
and I tend to remember that maybe that arched roof thing over there. I don't. Oh, this was not here.
马海农场.
Yeah, that looks like the view.
Could it be down there somewhere?
Down here? No, because we were on the main road.
On the main road.
Let's get in the hotel and get some food. Does that sound reasonable?
Sounds reasonable.
Oh, not entirely unreasonable.
Okay. Hang on. We gotta go in your room.
Oh, I see.
You look around that building
Yeah.
and you see that stripe, that concrete going around there.
Yeah.
It looks like it. And so there's 3 buildings, the shorter buildings, and the one I stayed in would have been about right there, and the gate is in about the right location.
Yeah, yes.
So the road sort of went in there, and there was a lane that went back into the yard where we stored equipment. So that might be it.
Yeah. Let's go and have a look.
That would be convenient. Well, let's
get
get
it.
some food first.
We'll get in there.
Let's go.
We'll get our jacket, get some food, and then investigate further. Get some beer. Get some beer.
大概80年代初开始的工作，我们找我们的基地是一个地质勘探的一个基地，是不是马路对面吧？我记得我们在4号基地。
这就是4号，
就是那边呢，住那边呢。
就整个这个。
对，就这个。
Was not from Xinjiang.
现在那地方是电厂了。
哦，电厂。
Okay, he can get us in there. Okay.
啊，那很可能。
好吧，好，下一组。Okay, 多谢。
啊，没事没事。
Okay, hey, where are we going to eat? Aldo, you got a place? I'm not sure why, but we're here.
And I'm very disappointed.
Of course.
Because
You're
Jan
Norwegian.
has abandoned me as a roommate this evening. And maybe he doesn't like me.
I'm very fond of you, Erik.
For 40 years,
Yes.
I thought he liked me.
Yeah.
But now I really don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I smell?
There's
Do I
no
stink?
hair.
Do
Yeah,
I
there's
fart?
no barber here, so we can't get a haircut.
There's no barber. I could ask the same question.
I'm not disappointed because they have beer that's semi-cold.
No.
Paper cup.
I will never get over this.
Horrible.
以前那个是已经拆的是老基地，对吧？
对对对，这是4号。
拆的是4号基地。
再往那边往里走是5号嘛
5号
，5号也拆了，现在就剩了个这儿。哦，就是80几年的时候对着呢，就这种颜色的工艺。
对。
这个房子现在还有。
还有，就
哎，对对对，那边过去，这个房子现在还在那儿。
对。
你们确实给中石油做了不少贡献。
真的吗？
这真的，你80年代像那时候中国这个石油各方面勘探干真的确实比较落后。真的就是我从小在这儿长大的，真的那时候见到你们外国人，我们都知道就是来跟我们就是来勘测石油来了。
哦。
啊，所以我们从小就知道有一帮外国人专门搞这个地质勘探的。这旁边不是有个那个冷湖的这个石油管理嘛？
啊。
你进去找他们的领导，你把你们来的这个性质一介绍，他们会带你去的，就在隔壁这个院子里。
那我们去。
你们到他那进去找一下。
好的，谢谢，谢谢，对不起，吃饭。
你们要去哪个地方，他们给你说的很详细。
80几年就在冷湖了。
嗯。
81年。
81到84年。
81年的时候我1岁。我们还是生的1岁。81年。
哦，你可能没有说，那就1岁。
啊，我1岁。
对，我是82年来的，他是81年，81、82，你是83嘛
？3年。
全是给石油做贡献了。
啊，是。
嗯，都做贡献。
We made an effort for that.
Okay.
我们走吧。
我们现在就准备回我们那个花土沟的总石油基地。
哦，花土沟。
现在这个基地等于就说白了，等于冷湖这个基地现在等于就是说白了等于废弃了已经。
现在已经啊。
等于废，现在真正的这石油基地就是青海的石油基地在花土沟呢。
哦。
啊，这边现在几乎等于就废，他们现在就是说是采油采气方面已经向那个马海，就是离这200多公里的区域发展了。这个区块现在几乎已经没有什么开采价值。
哦。
完了，谢谢，没事。欢迎你们在这玩的开开心心。
谢谢。
烦不烦？
哎呀。
太好了，谢谢。
好，谢谢你了。
你住在那边呢？
就这个院子嘛。
我看，我给你们看，我看。哎，就这里头。找一下他们的主管领导。你们去了就是说找一下你们的主管领导。
他叫什么名字你不知道？
我也不知道，你就进去找一下他们主管，他们这现在这个石油基地的人，冷湖区块的人全在这里头住着的。
OK， 谢谢啊，
好，再见。好，再见，
再见，谢谢。
再见，
Nice guys. 哎呀。Yeah, that was useful.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah. Because he keeps talking about how did he?
6公里。不，我们不需要住宿，我们找个石油管理局嘛，是往前走吗？就在这。
现在这边就只有一个厂，你要是叫局的话，
能不能给我们找一下主管领导？
多主管。
我们是80年
在这儿工作了。
啊，
所以
主要
这次呢是小心看看，这个地方还在玩。
啊，我们现在因为这边的就是那个你们以前的石油局现在都搬到敦煌了，这边只有现在我们这个厂，我们现在是采气3厂，只有这个厂在这儿。
哦。
你要找我们这边领导，就是我们厂的领导，
那好。
那可能只有一个总吧，安全的老总在这边。
我们就想找一下我们原来的院子。
哦，老4号、老
5号是吧？
找张总。
龙不多的这个地方。是冷湖，
在那边呢。
我们认为是先对面的。
我们不记得是5号还是4号。
5号的话都拆
了。5号的那个。
5号都拆了吧？
对。
我们刚刚路过，我们刚刚看过，都放弃了。
最好找一个老同志是我。
谁的？
他们可能都退休了。对。我估计人家已经。
哇！
我们见的都是黑白照片。
你们怎么有彩色照片？进去那边有沙发，你在里面。
你们说的行，谢谢，好。
这个需要你知道。
好。
咱们可以听听徐导讲一讲。徐导。我说你年纪大，你知道。我刚刚跟他说，我说我上回过来有一对老夫妻说你那是飞机场嘛？他说他记得飞机场就是他们以前工作的旁边。他说有可能是咱们那个水电，我觉得是可能是水电车间那块。
哦，对，嗯。
是吗？
是这吗？你们说的那个飞机库是吧？
不，我们说的是我们住的院子。
你们住的院子就住在那个院子里。
你知道？
就是那个现在的发电厂。
哦。
进去看看吧。
哎，可以吗
？We're like， 哦。
啊，你去那个看看。
OK。
那个压力。
OK。
这个狗都嗓子已经。走，咱们去。
有意思。
哎呀。他们在这工作过，就是来看看。你好。中文说的很流利的。
说得过去啊。
你们以前停直升机就在那块。
这2排房子是你们办公的，是不是啊？对，这就是以前你们的办公室。应该印象很深吧？有印象吧？
对，有印象。不过我的印象没有不入
党。你看他们一看这些房子，他们就记得。
对，应该是这个房子。
是不是这？
应该是那个房子。
我看看你的照片。
来看看他的照片。
我看。啊，就是这。
这个。
就是这个。这是修直升机的。
Huh? It was the workshop. It's a gym.
这是个车间。
修车子、修设备的。
修设备、修仪器。
对。
This is my office. My office was in here. Office, quote unquote office. This was a driveway. So. This used to be the door.
Uh-huh.
就在这儿。
哦。我看看啊。这样子的。
哦。
来，我给你拍一张。
I do the same pose. I had like 3 warehouses here and then 2 more rows, so like 9 warehouses total.
Where was the basketball court?
It's down here. Just down there. This is like where the basketball court was. This area. We added on like those types of structures, or just clay structures, went to the back. Our bar would have been in that area, because you got to have a bar. Remember the bar? We had a bar in the back. So three Rolls-Royce generators right here. 1, 2, 3.
Two at the same time, one reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
过去有人为我们的青海油田的开发、勘探做出过贡献，因此我们作为青海油田的石油人十分感谢国际友人对我们的帮助。
好，鼓掌。
哎呀。
拜拜。
明年见。
明年你还来吗？
明年还来一个。
我们40年以后。
What's the plan?
坐哪边你们？
这样啊。
睡觉吧。
他们呢？
里面读的是吧 No, I think he ordered more. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Because we don't believe in vegetables.
It's pretty weird. Like I'm going back to the place where I spent like 3.5 years in that spot.
It was my first long-term job.
Whatever I've done has been gender-related.
The fact that we found the place so easily. I mean, it was like we booked the hotel right across the street. And then we looked out the window. That's it.
You saw that.
And then, you know, we saw those folks, and they let us in and took us around. That was, you know, that was pretty cool. And the other thing is, what, 38 years ago, we've kept in contact over 38 years.
Yeah, we did.
So, it's kind of cool. But don't fall. We made it this.
Good stuff.
Farewell. For the last time.
Till next year.
If I have another life, I might come back.